Hello, my name is Robert George. Me, personally, I build personal brands. I have people per their personal brands to 5K per month, and I've already made $6,000 with less than 1,000 followers, and I want to help you get as much money as possible from a personal brand. But me, I am not living in Dubai. I'm not living this fancy lifestyle, so possibly you will not care about me. But if you care about me, I want to teach you something. So do not care about me, teach about the message. So do not care about the messenger, think about the message. So I want to teach you something about consistency, because my clients in our community have this problem really often. They can be consistent. And why? Sorry for this. Now, I don't want to edit these videos because I want to give out raw knowledge ASAP. Like, it's not about me editing this video so it looks fancy, so you get dopamine and you stay. No, if you want to learn, stay. If you don't want to learn, sorry. Now, consistency. What you need to understand is we live by systems. So everything in our life is system. And we want to get consistent behavior or habits. Behavior or habits. That's what we want to achieve. And if you have watched my belief system video, you know how a system looks like. So this is the information. No, sorry. This is the input. This is the input. Then it gets processed by a process. Then it has an output. Then here we have a feedback loop, and it gets back into the input, and it happens in an environment. So what it means is that this is an environment. Now this is how it looks like a system. And we want to have behavior and habits which are inputs, which are consistent. Why? Because then the output will be success. So if you think about in this way, if we have consistent behavior and habits input, and it gets processed like in a business, then we have the output of making money. Let's say $10,000 in a month. So this is how the system works. But some people mess up the input part, the behavior, the habits in consistent input. And let me tell you why. Well, because it's also an output. So think about it in this way. This is your body. This is you. And as we talked about, we have systems. We have input here. We have output here. Out. Then we have the feedback loop, which doesn't matter right now that much. And that's it. Our body is the process. Every behavior is an output of our body. We read, we do the work, we work out, we do the work. It's an output. But what has to be an input in order to have that consistent output is the basics of every human being. It's eating. It's also sleeping. I wrote 1E. It's also drinking enough water. And if we have these basic inputs consistently in our body, we can have consistent output. If you are sleeping 4 hours every day, how do you intend to have the consistent behavior of reading and learning the knowledge from the book? How? There is no such possible way that you can learn something if you're reading or if you're sleeping 4 hours every day. So in order to have consistent behavior and habit input, which is an output of our body, we need to have consistent input, which is eating, sleeping, drinking. And this is the basic principles you need to understand in your life. If you want to be consistent, firstly, be consistent in your basic inputs. What do I mean? Drink at least every day based on your body. For me, it's around 4 to 5, 6 liters of water every day. Do not drink tap water, drink something clean, spring water. Eat healthy food, eat, I don't know what's healthy or what's not, eat healthy food, don't eat junk food, that's the main point. No junk food, and do not eat seed oils because that's bad, don't eat seed oils. And corn, something like that, that is in the delicious things, there is something that corn syrup, which is just very bad, don't do it. And sleep at least, well, I would say 6 to 8 hours, but I would totally be 7 to 8, but right now I still don't have that much time because school and that stuff and building businesses, so that's something. And there's one more thing for your consistency, is your goal. Why do you do what you do? Like, this is you in your current situation, this is you, and you want to get here, which is your desired outcome, current situation. Now, if you want to get here, you know what kind of actions you need to take. But if doesn't exist, you don't know what actions you need to take. So, what it means that you don't know what kind of causes and input you need to do. What is your habits that need to be included? So this doesn't exist. So you have your action steps can look like any of these. Like, you can go either of these directions. And if you don't have a clear goal, this is not going to happen. And what more things happen when you have a clear goal is you're going to eliminate bad habits. And let me tell you why. Think about it in this way. If there's a family, let's say a husband and a wife, for example, blah, 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 doesn't matter, and they have a kid, and this family had bad habits. Let's say, for example, they were smoking cigarettes each day. They right now have the goal of raising their children up in a good way, like that children knows how to live life in a good form and way. They are going to give up their bad habits like this. Why? Because they have a bigger goal than themselves. So if you have and create yourself a big goal, then you're going to eliminate your bad habits just like a snap, like this. It's going to be eliminated. And also, if you have a big goal and you know that you need to take XYZ actions, XYZ, and this is what you need to do, in order to reach that goal, and you have XYZ bad habits, then what you're going to do is sacrifice these goals, these bad habits, in order to reach your goal. So how can you have consistent behavior and consistent inputs in order to achieve your dream life, your success you want? Is having the basic inputs consistently input in. Drinking enough water, eating right, and sleeping enough. Then having a big ass, like a huge goal, like this is a star, this would be a star. This is the next thing which needs to be implemented. So you give up your bad habits and sacrifice it, so you are going to reach that goal. And that's it. Of course, your goal mustn't be something like this, like going 3 times to gym. No, this is not the right goal. Make yourself the goal that I want to be a gym rat. And if you want to be a gym rat, that means that in order for you to be a gym rat, you need to go at least 3 times to the gym. So it's a much better goal, because a bigger goal has smaller goals inside, which will take you to that point where you want it to go. And this is it. I have people build 5K per month personal brands. I have a free product down in the description which you can check. This is me. See you next time.